Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Monday, February 2nd. Here we go. You know the general rule is that if you make hamotzi at the beginning of a meal and you eat bread at the beginning of that meal, and I might just add that you must have a good slice of bread at the beginning of that meal, not just a nibble. At that moment, to know that for your hamotzi to work for the whole meal, you'd have to have about a slice of bread to make sure that your hamotzi counts. And now you won't have to make almost any brachos for the rest of the meal. The reason I say almost is because if you have some wine in the middle of the meal, you will have to make a borei pri hagafen. If you're used to not doing this at your Shabbos table, that's okay. Because at your Shabbos table, the fact that there was kiddush at the beginning of the meal, and the fact that you drank some, and there was a borei pri hagafen, you answered amen, and you drank some of the wine before the meal, that borei pri hagafen covers for any wine that's going to be drunken during the meal. But if it's just a regular weeknight, and there wasn't any kiddush at the beginning of the meal, then when wine's brought to you in the middle of the meal, you do have to say borei pri hagafen. Also, if you have a dessert at the end of the meal and it contains fruit, most rabbis say that you have to make a separate borei pri ha'etz on the fruit because they're not so connected to the meal, and therefore a borei pri ha'etz is expected. Now, even though I just told you two exceptions of things that you make brachos for in the middle of the meal, they don't need a bracha said after them. The benching, the birkat hamazon that will come at the end of the meal, will cover for that wine, and it will also cover for the fruit that you have at the dessert. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.